Students, hi, welcome to the Spring 25 second 8 weeks microeconomics course. I'm your instructor, Professor Robertson, and this video, you will have lots of short videos throughout the semester. This is the first video, and it is an intro, or not an intro, you saw the intro video. It is the syllabus, kind of an update on the syllabus, and then a little bit to the layout of this class and the 8 weeks, how that's going to somewhat unfold for you. And so if you would pull up your syllabus, I'm going to walk through the syllabus. So if you need to, pause the video for a second and pull up the syllabus. And so if you pause the video, and hopefully you now have the syllabus up. The syllabus is located, this is the first time I am using this textbook. So I used a microeconomics textbook for probably 10 years that I really loved, but it was limited in its capacity, even though microeconomics really doesn't change. I'm updating into using the OpenStax text. So if you are looking at the syllabus, you can follow along then with me with the video, have your syllabus pulled up and be listening to this video. If you do not have your syllabus pulled up, that is fine. I will be talking about it and you should be okay in that fashion as well. All right, so Principles of Micro, I'm your instructor, Catherine Robertson. You already know my background. This is an online class with weekly assignments, so you will not meet in person with me unless you want to. But there are weekly assignments that are due each week. So even though it says, so your class does not actually meet, you just will have videos each week. Anyway, okay, my email, crobertson@ec3pa.org. My phone, 814-490-6473, right here. If you are unable to reach me via mail or you can't catch me on campus, then please reach out via text. And my office is located at the West Campus. Some of you are familiar with it, and some of you are not. However, you can find me there on the second floor. So Principles of Micro, and scrolling through. Course descriptions. Course is an introduction to the activities of individual economic units such as industries, companies, households, and consumers. Course emphasis is on markets, the price system, and the allocation of resources as they affect the consumer, the producer, and the economy. Some of you have had other business courses, macro courses, things like that. This course hopefully will add to that material. You will see the learning objectives, some of the topics covered, understanding the principles of economics. And these are from the chapter. So it's really important that you are reading the chapters. I will have some discussion in each of the PowerPoints, which are an outline of each chapter for the chapters we are covering. However, they are just an outline. So make sure that you are reading, for instance, week 1, chapters 1 and 2 for this week. And then there are questions you will answer via the homework, which I will get to in a minute. All right, so topics covered: understanding the 10 principles of economics, market forces of supply and demand, elasticity, supply, demand, and government policies, consumers and producers, efficiencies of markets, interdependence, gains from trade, externalities, public goods, common resources, the tax system, costs of production, and characteristics of different markets. So competitive markets, monopolies, monopolistically competitive firms, and oligopolies. So if you are looking at the syllabus, you will see the textbook there, which is available via, it's here on Blackboard. It is also available online. So I did put that link there for you online. You can buy it on Amazon. There is a copy, I believe, in the library. However, it is for reference only. So most of you have reviewed this. Hopefully your participation and discussion posts are before discussions. And that is, they are each worth, let's see, what are they worth? Each of your discussion, I believe, for 3 points each, because there's 4 discussion posts. Your video upload, which you will have until the end of next week, week 2, that is worth 2%. So that is you can either send me a text if you want to, which I do have a few that have sent me a video upload via text. So if you want to take a video with your phone, you can do that. Or there is a slot, there will be a slot posted in week 1, but then I will move it to week 2. But there's a slot in week 1 and in week 2 where you can just upload a video if you have made a video on your computer and you want to upload it to that. Now, this is only a couple minute video. You're going to just do a quick intro about yourself, and this is really for verification purposes, so I know that the student that is taking the class is a real student, and this is kind of how it, or verification. Now, if you look at all of those numbers in the syllabus, the participation, the video upload, the homework assignments, which are each worth 6%, the final paper, the midterm, and the final exam, all of those items equal 100%. So if you do everything, turn everything in, and you get 100 on everything, you will have, if you do all of the discussion posts and you get full credit, you will have 12 points. If you do your video upload and it is done in time, you will get 2 points. If you do all of your homework and it is done in an adequate fashion and submitted on time, you will get 42 points. Final project / paper, you will get 10 points. So 10 out of 10 is 100%. If you get a 9.5 out of 10, you get a 95%. Or if you get a 95%, you get 9.5 out of 10. So if you take a midterm exam and you miss half of the midterm, you get a 50%. You get 6 points out of 12 points. And so you see how it builds. Your final exam, if you get a 50% on it, you get 11 points out of 22 points. And so those items are then building your 100% grade for the term. And so you will be, so give me some time if you are submitting your video upload via my phone, because I've been getting a lot of Teaching 4 courses this term online. So there are about 100 plus folks that are sending, that may or may not be either sending via phone or sending via email. Now, you can make one if you are in multiple classes with me. There is a video, personal video upload for all classes. You can make one and send it to me via phone and tell me the classes you are in, and you'll get credit for all of your classes, or you can upload it directly to each of the classes in that fashion. So either way will work. Again, if you have questions, you can always reach out to me via phone or via email. So you will look at the breakdown, make sure you review the respect agreement, mission statement, attendance expectations. Last day to auto-drop this course is Wednesday. If you do not reach out to me or post something in Blackboard by next Monday, you will automatically be dropped as of next Tuesday from the course. This is a huge, huge, like flashing lights. You have to submit something to me, either your homework, your discussion post, something. Text me, email me, so that I know you exist in the class. Not just log into Blackboard. You've got to actually send something to me, or you will be automatically dropped from the course. That is our college attendance policy. And so we as instructors all have to, or professors all have to convey that to students. Okay, course schedule. Week 1, we will be reviewing the syllabus. There is 2 chapters, Welcome to Economics, and Chapter 2, Choice in a World of Scarcity. This is your first discussion post, which is also your intro, and your homework assignment, which is chapters 1 and 2. Now, the homework assignment is a Word doc. Each week will be this way, a Word doc that is posted under homework. You download the Word doc, you can write right on there your answers to your questions, and then you upload it to that slot by the following Sunday night at midnight or 11:59 p.m. So it'll be due next, I'm giving you an extra day, so next week, actually the first 2 weeks, you can have until Monday night to submit your homework. Now, why is that important? Because if you need to submit your homework by that following week or whenever the homework is due, because I will then release all of the suggested answers the following day. If you submit your homework after the suggested answers are released, the most that you can get is half credit for your homework. And you do not want to do that. unless you are running into some sort of trouble and you reach out to me and I have documentation of that. Otherwise, I can only give you half credit if you have late submission. Half credit is better than no credit, though, so make sure that you still submit your points, because if you miss a homework assignment, that's 6 points. You're already down to a 94% for the semester. If you submit and it's late, even after the answers are posted, you still get 3 of the 6 points. So 3 of the 6 points, you're only losing 3 points. So please, please, please be mindful of submitting homework. So we look through the course schedule there. Those are the chapters we plan to cover. Again, this is a virtual class, so I will be posting multiple videos. This is a new textbook, so bear with me. I used the same textbook and I knew it very well, but it is a little bit tricky. It was always an in-person class to translate to an online class. And so if you do need extra help, extra tutoring, absolutely let me know. I am actually on campus off and on all of the time. So I can meet with you on campus. I can meet with you virtually via Zoom. We can talk via FaceTime, things like that. We can go back and forth many different ways. So questions for me, reach out via phone or via text. Just text. I don't generally answer my phone. Or via the email. All right. Well, welcome to Micro and welcome to the second 8 weeks.